Welcome, I'm David,
I'm Lindsay,
and this is Desmonds Donders.
This intro for a sticker from Non-Lost Souls is all one blooper really. You'll see, because I forgot to press record. Despite my efforts to the contrary, there is a Non-Lost Souls stopped upon the sticker wall, the sticker door. Hello and welcome to this week's Desmonds Donders. We're beside what has turned out to be a very busy road, and it's not normally this way. Last time we were here the road was indeed quiet, so here's hoping. I'm inside not because of the traffic noise but because of the wind noise, to give you a chance to hear what I've got to say before we get started. We're here this weekend to meet up with Laura, the owner now of the Dusty Nook, that's better, and I can see it and I'll show you shortly when I turn the camera around. As you can probably hear, it's very busy, that road. So while I do my best to not cover the microphone, it might be an idea if I did, because of the wind and the traffic. It doesn't look like I'm going to get to fly today, but we'll see. There's hope for the weekend yet, and you'll find out later in the video, of course. Anyway, I'm going to take you outside, give you a quick look around, but I've got absolutely no hope of being able to record any audio. Yes, once again, we're at the Glenbockey cottage, and you can see the bushes there giving it life. There's the Dusty Nook. And there is the crazy busy road. There, you follow everything round. Seascape out into the Morifirth. A seal from Glenbockey pulled up on a rock, and it's his till the tide takes it away. Glenbotley Stopover, Motorhome Air, offers a continental air-style facility with overnight parking within cottage grounds with stunning sea views. It is a small private site certified to take up to 5 vans and can accommodate a full range of van sizes and weights on a large, hard-standing area which has easy access from the road. There's also a couple of more secluded grass bays within the cottage walls if you require that. At the time of our visit, charges are £5 a night per van. The charge includes parking, water and limited litter disposal recycling facilities. Pets are welcome. It's open all year, and the black toilet waste disposal point, which you can use either when staying or as a drop-in facility, is £5 per use. Conveniently located on the Northeast 250 and Moray coastal trail routes, with a dedicated cycle and pedestrian path opposite, it is only half a mile from the pretty harbour village of Sandhaven, and just over a mile from the historic town of Fraserburgh. Fraserburgh is home to Scotland's oldest mainland lighthouse, which runs guided tours through the Museum of Scottish Lighthouses. This is set in the grandeur of Fraserburgh's wide streets and granite architecture, which has recently won Heritage Regeneration Awards alongside a fascinating working harbour, one of the largest shellfish ports in Europe, where you can book fishing trips also. The stopover has sea views over the Firth with plenty of wildlife to see, including a resident colony of seals each summer and passing orcas and minke whales if you are lucky. Plus in the winter months, the Northern Lights can put on stunning displays from here when conditions are right.
Yeah, we had to leave the curtains open in the front room for the cat because there was her scratching platform and it had a cubbyhole in it. She would not go in that flaming cubbyhole for love nor money. But the seat at the top, and she used to sit on that like the queen of all she surveyed, and she had a view right out the window, and if you went past and didn't say hello, God help you. Yeah. She'd just snarl at you. She was very brave when there was a piece of glass between her and the other people.
Angus,
Okay, so again now.
I've got you.
No, the crow.
Immediately to the west of Fraserburgh lie the twin villages of Sandhaven and Petuli. In 1835, the fishermen of Petuli realised that they needed much better harbour facilities and petitioned the commissioners of the herring fishery in Edinburgh for permission to construct a new harbour at nearby Sandhaven. Approval was received and a 14-acre harbour built at a cost of £4,000. By 1856 there were 46 boats fishing out of Sandhaven and the harbour had become a resounding success. Sandhaven became one of the best harbours in the Moray Firth, attracting craft from Buckie, Portsoy, Cullen, Inverness and even Wick, and became one of the principal ports in the northeast coast, soon claiming over 100 herring boats fishing from its port. The Great War of 1914-1918 accelerated a process that had already started, a decline in the herring fishery, and the construction of larger steam-powered vessels. Tidal ports like Sandhaven had a disadvantage and neighbouring ports adapted and developed quicker. Fishermen were attracted to work from more accessible harbours such as Fraserburgh and Peterhead. The harbour was brought in recent years by a group of local people who intend to turn it back to full use. They formed a trust in 1999 to manage the development of the harbour and hold annual harbour fun days, which involve many in the local community. There are two lighthouses located on Kinnaird Head, Fraserburgh. An historical one built in a converted castle and its modern replacement built in 1991. The original lighthouse now forms part of the Museum of Scottish Lighthouses. The original light at Kinnaird Head Lighthouse was established by Thomas Smith on the 1st of December 1787. A lantern was set 120 feet above the sea on a tower of the old castle. Whale oil lamps produce a fixed light, each backed by a parabolic reflector. Kinnaird Head was the most powerful light of its time, containing 17 reflectors, arranged in 3 horizontal tiers. It was reported to be visible from 12 to 14 miles. The first lighthouse keeper was James Park, who was paid a shilling a night and remained in the job for nearly a decade. In 1906, the light was converted to incandescent operation. In 1929, Kinnaird Head became home to the first radio beacon in Scotland. The folk signal was discontinued in 1987, although the horn is still in place. The original lighthouse is no longer operational and is now home to the Museum of Scottish Lighthouses. A new automatic light was established beside the original light in 1991. Thank you for watching Desmonds Donders. And remember, while in the countryside, indeed anywhere, take nothing but memories and leave nothing but tracks. Please subscribe and click that notification bell to receive notifications of all our videos.